Time. This is Channel 7 News at 5.
And good evening to you. We begin tonight at the state capitol, where Arkansas lawmakers have filed a bill to prohibit the construction of cryptomines within 30 miles of military facilities in the state. Opponents of the bill say it effectively bans any new cryptomines from being built here in Arkansas. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley joins us live from the state capitol tonight with the story. Andrew.
In the last few years, the potential connection of some cryptomines to the Chinese government has raised alarm bells for officials nationwide and right here in Arkansas. State Senator Ricky Hill and new Arkansas Speaker of the House Brian Evans sponsored Senate Bill 60, which amends the Arkansas Data Centers Act of 2023 to ban the construction of cryptomines within a 30-mile radius of military facilities in the state and ban the operation of cryptomines within that radius unless they were in operation before 2025. Arkansas cryptominers say the bill unfairly targets the industry as a whole. Here you can see a map showing only some of the areas that the bill would ban new cryptomines. It covers most of Arkansas.
This is particularly a property rights issue and an overreach of the government.
Smith says he believes Senate Bill 60 specifically targets a new cryptomine he is building for local businessman Steve Landers Jr. just outside of Cabot, which bill sponsors Hill and Evans represent. Hill, along with Cabot Mayor Ken Kincaid, has decried the facility as a potential national security threat due to its proximity to Little Rock Air Force Base.
And with this being so close to our air base, who's to say that if someone manipulates the system that they can't get in and get sensitive information?
Landers says the negative reaction from local officials is largely based on unfounded fears.
A lot of misinformation, a lot of disinformation that's easily verified if somebody just asks the question.
Landers and Smith both point out that President-elect Donald Trump has become a supporter of the crypto mining industry and has himself invested in it.
How can the President of the United States want to make Bitcoin mining a national priority and a state then go behind and say, well, it's a national security threat?
Tonight, Trump is holding the first ever crypto ball in D.C. with crypto industry leaders, at which Snoop Dogg will be performing. However, in Arkansas, things are less faux shizzle among Republicans, some of whom with concerned constituents hope Trump will share their national security concerns.
President-elect Trump is actually going to do an executive order as far as having an advisory council for crypto mining, and so hopefully we can get some regulations out there and get the bad actors out of the game.
Hill said Senate Bill 60 will go to the Senate City Council and Local Affairs Committee next Wednesday. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
All right, Andrew, thanks so much. And for more coverage of the crypto mining industry here in Arkansas, visit katv.com.